Hey everybody, it's Mike with Hansen Fitness for Golf, and I have your week 3 off-season training program. So we talked about the hips in week 1, we talked about the glutes in week 2. So this week we're going to talk about the core. The core is one of the most over-talked about areas, make it stronger for more distance. But there's so many different ways that you can train the core. So I'm going to give you 3 great exercises that it's going to train all parts of the core, and it's going to give you a stronger, better posture, and stronger golf swing. Sometimes you have trouble just using the core or even learning how to activate it. So one of the best ways to just learn how to activate it is lay down on your back with your legs up and feel like you're pulling your belly button in and pushing your back flat, and just hold that position. Almost like a crunch, and you're just holding, pushing the back flat, pulling the belly button in. What's happening is your body, your mind is learning how to activate that core. And if you shake a little bit, that's good, because that's your mind trying to figure out which muscles to use. From this position, you can do different things. As long as you keep your back flat, you can try and push your legs out a little bit. That's going to make it harder. You can actually hold this position and rock back and forth. That's another good one. So that is a good place to start and figure out how to use your core, how to activate those muscles, and then add some variations into that one as well. So when it comes to training the core for golf, there's things you want to work on, like anti-rotation exercises that are actually your body's trying to rotate and you're trying to stop it from rotating. Then there's also rotation exercises. So we look at the core, we have the middle of the core, we have the outsides of the core, and then we have the back part of the core. So this is one great exercise that's easy that you can do at home that's going to hit all 3 of those spots. So what you want to do is you want to get down on one knee that's elevated on a pillow or something. You're going to get down on all 4s. You're just going to raise your leg so your back is flat, and then you're going to raise your opposite arm and opposite leg. And then bring your elbow and knee together on the bottom. That's important. And then you're just going to go back and forth. Try not to create too much arch in your back this way, and try to get your bicep next to your ear. So if you can only go this high, that's as high as you need to go. And then if you want to challenge your balance or challenge your core, try raising that other foot on the ground, and that's really tough. When you go back and forth this way, you really have to engage that core, and that's going to give you more anti-rotation, work the back part, the side, and the front. When I say there's a million exercises for the core, it's probably true, because there's so many different things that you can do with different apparatuses. There's different levels of progression. So this one utilizes the stability ball. What we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is plank on it. So we're just going to put your forearms on the ball, put your feet, the wider your feet, the easier it's going to be. You want to make sure that you keep your back flat. Now, from this position, there's so many different things you can do. You can go saws this way. You can go circles this way. You can raise one leg and try and maintain. You can raise the other leg. So there's different things that you can do to challenge your core, and I recommend trying all those things and then do it in a progression. So if it's tough for you at first, just ease into it by just holding a plank for a little bit of time, and then you can start moving around with your arms and things like that. So give that a try with the stability ball. So there you have it, 3 different ways to use your core. First one is make sure you can activate the core. Second one is add some anti-rotation things in, and then the third one is bringing in the stability ball and trying to challenge yourself a little bit more. But always, always, always make sure you're pulling that core in, and when you're doing any type of plank, that you don't arch your back, because you're going to work your lower back muscles more than anything. So try those 3 things. If you have anything that you want to see, let us know. We're getting some great feedback from our followers on these exercises. But until next week, we'll see you then.